Richard, I noticed that you haven't gotten back from work yet. Where did you go? We've still got a lot left to do now that we're moving. What are you up to? We have to get everything packed and ready to go by tomorrow afternoon. You do realize that, right?
Of course I do. I'm well aware of what's going on.
Then where are you right now? You know that I can't do this all by myself.
I don't need you being so pushy right now. All we need to do is have things ready by tomorrow afternoon. I'm planning to start really getting things done tomorrow working. I don't need you to remind me.
But the moving company is going to be here around 11 a.m.
Wait, they were coming over that soon?
I thought I told you about this the other day. Are you sure you're ready for this?
I didn't know they'd be here that soon. It doesn't matter. I'll just stay up late tonight getting it done.
Okay, as long as you get it done. But shouldn't you be heading home then to get started? Or are you planning to stay at your parents' house forever? What are you doing there anyway?
I'm busy, alright? Do I have to explain everything right now? Look, I'll make sure to get it done. Just leave it to me and stop being so pushy.
If you say so. I'll leave you alone now since you're so busy. Richard, can you tell me where you've gone off to now? I'm glad you were able to get everything packed, but it'd be nice if you were here while everything is moved out. Where did you go to this time? The moving people are going to be here soon, and I'd prefer if you were here for that.
Why do I have to be there for that? They're supposed to take care of everything. As long as you're there, what's the problem?
I guess that's true, but can you at least let me know where you are?
I'm back at my parents' again.
Again? What are you doing now?
Yes, again, I don't see you helping me. I'm busy running back and forth making sure everything is ready. You should be grateful I'm taking care of this and not making you help me.
Everything is ready? What do you mean? We've already got everything packed, haven't we? I don't know why you'd have to go back and forth to your parents' house.
Are you serious? Are you telling me that I have to tell you everything? I thought that you'd catch on by now. I'll tell you if you can't figure it out for yourself.
Please do that. I haven't heard you tell me anything on what you're planning.
I'm getting my parents' furniture ready to move into their new place.
Huh? Your parents' furniture?
I thought you would at least give me a hand with this. But you didn't even come over once to help me get all of their stuff ready.
Wait, what are you talking about? You never said anything about moving out your parents. I thought you would have told me that your parents were moving the same time we were.
They aren't moving at the same time. They're moving with us into our place. They're going to be living with us from now on.
What?
Now that you know, make sure to help them when they get to our place. They need the help.
Hold on a minute. You gave them the okay to move in with us without even telling me about this? I didn't decide to move so I could start living together with your parents.
What? You're telling me that you're not okay with this? Do you realize what you're saying? Don't you think it only makes sense to have them move in with us since we're getting a new place? I'm not backing out just because you don't want this to happen.
But this is a huge deal. You can't just let them move in with us without asking me about it. I chose the place we're moving to because I was thinking about what would be good for the two of us. I wasn't planning for this.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do. This is my decision.
Your decision? The heck it is! Do you realize how selfish this is? To let your parents move in with us without even asking? You can't go and say you can do what you want when this is a joint decision.
Who lives and doesn't live with me is my choice. If you don't like it, then too bad. If you really can't handle it, then we'll just have to get divorced.
You'd really go that far?
Got it? I am not messing around. If you really want to stay with me, then you'd better let them live with us. If you can't agree to that, then I have no choice but to divorce you. You understand?
So you got back to the apartment, Richard? There was something waiting for me in the mailbox. I saw that you put it there. Can you explain what you're doing? Leaving divorce papers in the mailbox for me?
You saw that then? I was worried you wouldn't notice. It's just like how I said before. If you can't handle living together with my parents, then start filing those out. I'm just letting you know that I'm completely serious about this. You aren't getting your way whether you like it or not. I'm going to get what I want, and that is that.
You really aren't going to give me any room to debate, are you?
Why should I? I'm the one doing the right thing here. My parents deserve to have someone look out for them. I don't get why you don't understand that.
You're doing the right thing? You really just said that?
So, are you gonna accept this or not? I'm getting tired of this. I've told my mom all about how you've been reacting and she can't believe you. She said that you were out of line. She said that she couldn't believe how you could be so selfish.
Oh, so I'm the selfish one, am I?
They told me that they're gonna teach you some manners after you start living with them. They also said that if you want things to go well, then you'd better listen to everything I say.
And what if I don't want to listen to everything you say?
Then it's over. I'll divorce you.
You really aren't going to back down, are you?
Don't make me repeat myself. I've made myself clear, haven't I?
If that's how it's got to be, then so be it. I'll fill out these papers then. I'll turn them in right after I'm done.
Huh?
I'll make sure these are done right away, Richard. You won't have to wait any longer.
You think you can trick me with such an obvious lie? I know that you're bluffing. The court offices aren't even open on Sunday. You aren't going to be turning in anything.
This isn't a bluff. I'm as serious about this as you are, Richard.
If you think you can trick me like this, you have another thing coming. Aren't you at all embarrassed that I caught you in your lie? Are you going to admit that you were bluffing? I'd give it up if I were you. I'm going to have my parents come over right after our stuff gets moved in. And you're going to be in charge of this, so make sure to do a good job. This is punishment for thinking you could trick me like this. Hey, Gracie, I thought that I'd let you know. Me and my parents have made it to your house. We're all ready to go. We're just getting ready to move all the furniture that my parents brought over. I need you to open the door. So don't just stand there, get over here and help us with this. I know that you're in there, let us in. Don't think I don't know what you're doing. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. I'd stop messing around if you don't want things to get worse for you. I'm already angry at you.
God, do you hear yourself? You don't have to be so aggressive. It's annoying.
Annoying? Do you even understand the position you're in right now?
From what it sounds like, you've made it to the house then.
I told you I'd be coming. What were you expecting? I was waiting for the moving people to be finished so that I could get started with moving in my parents' things. So let us in before you really start to make me angry. And why are the locks changed? The key I was given isn't working at all. How am I supposed to get inside if I don't even have the right key?
You're right about one thing. I went ahead and got the locks changed. You won't be coming inside. Do you have a problem with that?
You're really that stupid to change the lock so I can't get inside? You are in for it now. I'll break a window and enter if I have to. I'm getting inside whether you like it or not.
That's unlawful entry. I'd avoid doing that if I was you.
Unlawful entry? This is my house. I can break all the windows I want if it's my place. The cops wouldn't do a thing to me. That goes for you too. I can do with you whatever I want as I am your husband. You must be pretty dull if you think you can make things go your way by acting like you'll divorce me. I'm gonna have to teach you what it means to be my wife.
It's not an act, Richard. I don't need to pretend about this. We're divorced now. Nothing you do is gonna change that. You and I are done being married. I'd start searching for a new partner.
Excuse me?
I told you I'd divorce you if you kept this up, and you did. So I went and turned in the papers.
Are you done with your little act yet? I'm getting tired of this stupid little stunt. Today is Sunday. The offices are closed today. You couldn't have turned anything in.
Don't you know the exception for divorce papers? You can divorce at any time as long as you talk with the right people.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You can even do it in the middle of the night if you know where to go and what to do.
You can't be serious. You're pulling my leg.
If you want to find out for yourself, why don't you look it up? You'd be able to figure it out easily that way.
So, you weren't lying about this then?
You finally figured it out.
I did. I looked it up and you were right. I can't believe this. I didn't want this. I want you to go there and tell them to take it back.
Hey, you were the one who gave me the divorce papers. Why are you getting cold feet now? Wasn't it you who said that you'd divorce me if I didn't listen to you?
I did say that, but wait. Then what about the house? You won't be able to stay if you really turn the papers in. If we divorce, it'll mean you'll have to pack your things and leave.
You think I'd be that stupid to turn in the papers if I didn't get to stay here?
You'd better hand over the keys and let me in. You aren't going to be sticking around for much longer.
Oh my God, you really have no idea what is going on, do you? The house was purchased under my name. What that means is that you aren't anywhere on the paperwork.
I'm not on the paperwork?
With you not working a job and contributing nothing to our finances, I could never get a loan if you were involved in the papers. I had to fill everything out in my name if I wanted to be able to buy this place.
No way.
It made the whole process a lot more annoying, but after everything that's happened, it really worked out for me. I've paid and financed all the money for this house. Do you know what that means? It means you have no say in who gets to live here, Richard. That decision is all up to me.
I don't get to decide anything?
With how aggressive and angry you were, I would have thought you'd at least have done a little research.
I was just a little upset. I didn't realize... Look, I know this looks bad and you might be angry, but don't you think divorcing over this is excessive? We don't need to end things over this. So, let's head over to whoever you were talking to and explain to them. We'll have them revoke the divorce.
No thanks. I'm happy with how things are.
You're fine ending things over an argument like this? What would our parents think if we got divorced after only 2 years of being married? Doesn't that embarrass you?
I'd rather be embarrassed than have to live with your unemployed self any longer. 2 years of marriage is plenty for me.
But
You haven't even been trying to get a job, Richard. You haven't applied for a single job. Were you even planning on finding another job? All you've done for the last few years is stay in bed all day and play on your phone. You've even been buying things with my credit card without even asking for my permission.
I thought you were okay with that.
I thought you'd at least start taking care of the house if you weren't going to start working. But all you've done is laze around the house all day, and it's been driving me crazy. I was sick of living with you. And not only that, you threatened to divorce me if I wouldn't let your parents live with us. It made me realize that I didn't have to deal with you any longer. And now that I'm free from you, you can take all your stuff and get out of here. You don't have a place here.
Gracie, please. I was just upset, okay? Don't go through with this.
Oh, that reminds me. I told the movers to leave all your things at our old apartment. You'll find all of it there. Make sure you take care of it.
What? You're telling this to me now? You knew today was the deadline for moving out. How am I supposed to get my stuff moved out by then?
Well, I couldn't just take it with me, could I? After all, we aren't married anymore. I'd be stealing your stuff if I brought it with me. I talked with our old landlord about it too. They said as long as it's out by tomorrow morning, they aren't going to have a problem. I'd get to work if I was you then. You only have until then if you don't want to get fined.
Can you at least let me stay at your place for the time being?
You? Stay here?
My parents already sold off their old place. They already found a buyer and everything. They can't go back there now. Yesterday was their deadline to move out. We don't have anywhere to go now. So please, Gracie, can you let us stay? At least till we find a new place?
Why would I share a roof with a stranger? I'd rather not do that.
We were married up until now. I know it might be over, but don't you at least care about me a little?
It's not about being married. It's about being tired of your behavior, Richard.
But we've been together for years now. Don't pretend like you didn't care. I might have said a few things, but that doesn't change the fact that we were married.
I'm telling you, no. Don't bother asking me again.
Please, Gracie.
If you don't plan on leaving soon, I'll call the cops and make sure you leave.
You're really fine leaving me to die like this?
I am. I don't need you to boss me around any longer when I'm the one doing all the work. And if you don't believe me, then you can talk to the police when they get here.
Gracie!
Richard didn't dare stick around when I threatened him with the police. He had to tell his parents to stop taking out the furniture and to pack things up before things got worse for them. They quickly packed things up and headed on their way. But then they had to figure out where to go since they no longer had a place to stay. They decided to start staying in a hotel and spend the next few days looking for a new place to move into. They weren't able to find anything special, but they found an apartment they could move into. That doesn't mean that they were able to escape Richard's death, though. He had a bad habit of spending while we were married, and thanks to the divorce, he was put into debt. They're now working together to stay afloat to make sure they don't fall into bankruptcy. Without Richard around to waste all of my money, things have been better for me. The house is a bit big for just me to live in, but it's way better than having to live with Richard. I'm going to enjoy being able to relax now that he's out of my life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future.